Hi, I'm Wes from Productive Robotics. Today we're going to be welding up some aluminum parts. So these are all 6061. So we'll be running with a 4000 series wire. We're running a Bernard torch pushing the aluminum wire. So we're running our auto continuum. We don't have fixtures for these parts, so we're going to take advantage of the fact that we can tack weld really easily with this. So right now we'll get set up and we'll tack all these components together and then teach the jobs and weld them. So I'm going to do our quick release on our torch here. Pull it out. Pull some slack on the cable. Just going to set it down here for a second. We'll go over to the tablet. The tablet, I'm going to hit use manual trigger. I'm going to go to a AccuPulse. That should get us set up. We'll tack all these guys together. All right, that's all of our parts tacked up. So now we'll create the jobs and get them welded. All right, so what we're using are some 1, 2, 3 blocks bolted down to the table just to hold the part in place. And as before, we tacked the part, so that's ready to go. So what we're going to do now. All right, so we got the first job taught. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and go through and do a quick dry run of the job. So this is what we call our fast pre-route. So what that means is it's moving at the full speed of the collaborative robot. So we're not slowing down as we will once we start doing the welds. All right, looks good. So we can reach all the way around the robot, no problem. Didn't hit anything. Cables all looked good. So we're going to go ahead and run the job. So we're going to hit weld and go. All right, that's it. Looks like it took us 1 minute and 6 seconds to go around that part. On to the next part. All right, so we've got the next part lined up. It's very similar. This part's more centered on the base plate than the last part. So what I'm going to show you is how we would take a part that's very similar and go ahead and create another job for it. So what we're going to do, we're going to hit Done, go into Learn, hit the job that we just did, hit Copy, go into the copied job, and I'm just going to rename it. So what that does, we have all of our tiles that we need to go around this same part. So what I'll do now is I'll go through the tiles and I'll go through the different moves and I'll adjust for our slightly different placement. So I'll go ahead and do that, come back to you guys once I have my job complete. All right, so we got the job redone, removed all the points in the tiles that we needed to. The tiles are all the same as they were from the previous job, so that sped things up significantly. So let's go ahead and do a dry run. So we're going to hit Weld. It automatically brings up our fast preview, so we're going to go ahead and run that. All right, there we go. Job looks good. So we're gonna go ahead and weld it. So hit OK, hit Weld, and let's go. All right, there's our second job done. Looks like 1 minute and 4 seconds on this one. So now we'll go ahead and set up the third part. All right, we got our third part set up. Job's ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and dry run it. So we'll go to Weld. We'll do a fast preview again. And dry run. Again, this part is tacked and in a constant location with the 1, 2, 3 blocks on the table. So we're just checking all of our cables, make sure that our torch isn't hitting anything in between movements, making sure the robot's not getting wound up, and everything's good. Back to the park, there we go. All right, so we've got a workable job. So we're gonna go ahead and weld. So we'll hit the weld button and hit go. All right, there's our third part done. Looking at 1 minute and 3 seconds to run that part. On to the next part. All right, so we've got our last part set up. We've got the job taut. We're ready to do a dry run and see how we did. So we're gonna go to weld, dry run. So again, we're watching the robot, making sure it's not binding up, making sure we're not having any cables catch. We're watching where our torch is. Looks good. So let's go ahead and weld the job. All right, so in this particular job, we were able to, because of the curve of the top, we used our circle setup in the weld process. So that followed the arc. You probably noticed that we came from both sides of the arc. We did that because it's a very thin piece of aluminum, so we're trying to keep as much heat out of it as possible. So by starting on either side, coming towards the middle, we didn't blow through or have it go into a concave setting with the material. So it came out really good. So very happy. All right. Thank you very much. That's all 4 parts.
Jump.